Hello and welcome, Eagles fans from all over. Whether you're from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching from a mobile device, I want to formally invite you to the nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. In today's matchup, the Lady Eagles basketball team will be facing off against Division II opponent, University of West Florida. The Argos from Pensacola, Florida, pick up their first win of the season against Palm Beach Atlantic University to a score of 79-70. The freshman from Nolensville, Tennessee, Zoe Pillar, recorded her first career double-double with 24 points and 11 boards. They traveled 7 miles up the road to cap off their 3-game road trip and also potentially ending a win streak here for the Eagles. Since losing their home opener to Faulkner University, the Eagles have won 4 straight at home and on the road. Senior forward Lauren Alvarez in the past 4 games has been averaging exactly 20 points and 20 rebounds. In their last contest, the Eagles beat LaGrange College to a score of 79-72, Alvarez contributing 16 points, 8 assists, and a single season record of 25 boards. Plenty of action awaits in this eventful matchup. Let's take a brief moment for you guys, the fans at home, to meet our Pensacola Christian College Eagles.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits.
Here at Ford, where I'm working, I've worked in almost every one.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my third year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Hello and welcome, Eagles fans from all over. Whether you're from around the country or from around the world, we're super excited and delighted for you to be a part of this broadcast this evening. I am Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock, and Brittany, I'm super excited to cover this game with two teams that are really good in their respective conferences.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an exciting game. I'm very interested to see how our Lady Eagles hold up against an NCAA D2 opponent.
The Eagles pulled off their fourth win in a row last Tuesday against LaGrange College to a score of 79-72. How did they manage to get that one done, only shooting 4% from perimeter?
Well, it really comes down to two things: our ability to grab the boards and then the number of steals that we were able to have and turnovers that we forced. 59 total rebounds as a team and getting 13 steals, that's a big number for us.
Speaking of rebounds, most of our rebounds are coming from the girl that you see on your screen right now, Lauren Alvarez. In that last matchup against LaGrange, she had 8 assists, and also 25 rebounds to beat her own record that she set the game before.
Lauren has been absolutely dominating on the boards. That's something that as a coach that you can absolutely love and really helps push a good team to become a better team. The great thing about Lauren is that she's not afraid to be physical down low when she's rebounding, and that's really going to help her tonight against a team that's much taller than us.
Sandy McElhaney, the second leader scorer on this Eagles roster, she averages 15 points per contest. What is she going to have to do to gain momentum early?
Well, I have no doubt that people know her ability to score, so we'll just have to see if she can hit a good shot early on. She's able to hit those deep threes, and if she can hit one to start the game or within the first few minutes, that's normally a good sign for her.
McElhaney and Wolford, two of the best defensive players here on this team. McElhaney averaging 3 steals per game, as well as Wolford, and they both have a half a block to their name per contest. What is that defensive prowess that they bring to the table? How is that going to be so effective in this match today?
Well, with Jenna, it's really going to come down to her ability to take charges. If she can pull a few charges off early, that's really going to help.
Plenty of action awaits, but let's go ahead and step aside for the pregame ceremonies provided by Caleb Osborne.
The Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the PCC Lady Eagles and the University of West Florida. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy tonight's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer. Dear Lord, these players meet here tonight to compete. We ask that you give them the strength and endurance to do so, Lord, and that everything done tonight, both on and off the court, would bring honor and glory to you. In your name we pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Tonight's sport medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for UWF, number 1, Jacqueline Jarnett. Number 2, Maddie Griffin. Number 12, Gabby Brown. Number 20, Charlotte Elmore. And number 33, Zoe Pillar. UWF is led by Coach Stephanie Lawrence Yelton. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. Starting tonight for the Lady Eagles, a senior from Athens, Tennessee, number 2, Sandy McElhaney. A senior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 5, Lauren Alvarez. A junior from Athens, Tennessee, number 13, Cindy McElhaney. A sophomore from Mansfield, Ohio, number 14, Jenna Wolford. And a junior from Louisville, Texas, number 23, Leah Phelps. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers. Officiating for tonight's game are Alicia Lynch, Hannah Matherly, and Chad Anderson.
Thank you so much, Caleb, for those pregame ceremonies. Before we go ahead and kick things off, Brittany, let's go ahead and introduce the starting lineup for both teams. For University of West Florida, also known as UWF, number 1, Jacqueline Jarnett, my apologies. Number 2, Maddie Griffin. Number 12, Gabby Brown. Number 20, Charlotte Elmore. And number 33, the GSC Freshman of the Week, Zoe Pillar. And for our Pensacola Christian College Eagles, our routine starting lineup is out there. Number 2, Sandy McElhaney. Number 5, averaging 20 points and 20 rebounds, Lauren Alvarez. Number 13, Cindy McElhaney. Number 14, Jenna Wolford. And number 23, the speedy guard out of Louisville, Texas, Leah Alvarez. In comes the tip, and Pillar comes with the rebound. The Eagles are coached by head coach, Coach Sellers. Beautiful screen down low, Pillar wide open, rebounds her own miss, and she's fouled. The Argos off to a quick hurry here in the beginning moments of this first quarter. And Pillar will go to the line for her first free throws. First one swirls out of there. Zoe Pillar, a freshman from Nolensville, Tennessee. In her second game as an Argo, she had 24 points and 11 rebounds. Her first career double-double. And Gabby Brown secures it. On the floor for the loose ball, Jarnett skips the pass over to Elmore. She'll take a three of her own. That misses. Wolford will take over. Alvarez. She's guarded by Griffin. Finds McElhaney. McElhaney with the mismatch she wants. Phelps. Alvarez guarded by Griffin. Back to Phelps. McElhaney with 10 seconds left on the shot clock takes a shot. That's no good. Jarnett with the rebound. Griffin with the ball, guarded by Phelps. Gets it inside to Jarnett. Gabby Brown finds Griffin inside to Pillar. Pillar works inside on Alvarez. That's no good. Wolford with the rebound. She tries to skip it over, and Pillar will recover. Pillar, skip pass to Brown. Jacqueline down low. She goes to her right hook, and that's good. Jarnett, she strikes first here for UWF, the transfer from University of North Dakota. Dribble handoff intended to Wolford. She steps out of bounds. The Argos will take over with 8 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Pillar inside. Griffin receives the ball. And beautiful steal by McElhaney. She's off to the races. McElhaney tries to drive inside by herself. Tries to look for her sister. That's no good. Griffin on the break here. She slows down, finds Jacqueline. She stops on a dime for a layup. That's no good. McElhaney with another rebound. Coach Jared Sellers, he calls a quick timeout here before things get out of hand. And we'll step away for a quick moment here. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, we've only been about 2 minutes in this first quarter. It's already fast pace. What are you seeing here?
I mean, we are an extremely fast team, and especially at our level, it looks like our girls are not quite used to playing a team that is just as fast as we are. We'll see how they do in the next few minutes, see if that timeout helped at all.
Jarnett inside, she scores 2. Jacqueline Jarnett, she gets 4 points in the first quarter, averages 16 a game. McElhaney to Alvarez. Eagles still haven't scored here yet. Alvarez tries to go strong to the basket. That ball gets tipped away by Griffin. Griffin inside a transition, she misses everything. Eagles will take over as they still are scoreless in this first quarter.
I mean, this is unusual for our Lady Eagles. Normally by now we have scored quite a few, so we'll see how they adjust to being in a situation like this. So, a situation like this will help them grow and do even better in postseason play.
Phelps, she drives on Brown, kicks it to Wolford in the corner. She'll try a 3, that's way off. Pillar with the rebound. Elmore in transition. She stops on a dime, kicks it corner to Gabby Brown. Brown finds Jarnett. They transfer from North Dakota. Gabby Brown, corner 3. That rims out. Alvarez with a strong rebound and tries to go coast to coast here.
And that's just Lauren doing what she does best, grabbing that board.
Wolford, she receives the ball. Screened by Alvarez. McElhaney, she'll try a 1 from way downtown. And she'll score for the Eagles.
I mean, normally you see her sister shooting that far back, but obviously it runs in the family.
Griffin, she brings the ball into the half-court setting. UWF running a 4-high system. Jarnett has the ball now. Inside to Pillar. Inside and out move. Open move here for Elmore. That's no good. Gabby Brown with the strong rebound. Tries to go up strong. That's no good. And the Eagles will take over here, now only being down by 1. Six minutes left to go in this first quarter. Alvarez with the ball, takes a screen from Wolford. She'll take a 3 of her own, and that misses. Phelps somehow comes down with the rebound, tries to go by Brown here. Hits off the foot of Pillar. Ball will remain on this side of the court. McElhaney will come in for the inbound. She averages 6 assists per game. Alvarez somehow receives it. McElhaney for a three of her own. That's good. Both McElhaney sisters scoring here early for the Eagles. Both a three-pointer to their names. The Eagles get their first points of, not the first points, but the first lead of this matchup.
I believe that was Sandy's first shot she's taken all game, and exactly what I said. Start out strong. Let's see what she does.
Griffin with a quick move inside, finds Pillar. She'll go to the free throw line. Seems as McElhaney got tripped on the way down there, but Pillar will get her second trip to the free throw line. Zoe Pillar, a freshman from Nolensville, Tennessee, knocks down the first free throw, gets her first points of the game. By far the tallest player on the floor right now, standing at 6'2". Knocks down both free throws here for the Argos. Coming into the game here for the Argos, Fanny Homey and Carissa Akins come to the game for the Eagles. Knotted up ball game. Phelps with the ball in the open court. Alvarez, she drives, kicks to Phelps. Finds McElhaney. She drives inside, trips up, somehow finds the ball here. Aiken finds Alvarez. 8 on the shot clock, finds Phelps in the corner for a three. That misses. Wolfer with a strong rebound. Inside to Aiken. She works on Humley, and that's good. Aiken, she comes off the bench and scores here for the Eagles. Gabby Brown stops on a dime for a jumper of her own, and that gets the lucky bounce. Gabby Brown, the graduate student, transferred from East Tennessee University, scores here for the Argos. McElhaney down low, she works inside, gets the lucky roll to fall. And Brittany already a fast-paced game as of early. Dribble handoff to Griffin, she gets by her defender and gets the lucky two to fall. Maddie Griffin, a transfer from Furman University, knots up the game at 10. Aiken, she picks up her dribble, quickly pressed by Jarnett. Wolford, she drives baseline, throws something up. That's no good. A lot of contact there in the lower interior of the floor. And the Eagles will get an inbound with 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Pillar Showcheck back into the game for Humley. McElhaney with the inbound. That gets batted back by Jarnett. She'll get another opportunity. McElhaney throws it all the way to Alvarez, and she wins that matchup. Wolford, she drives hard to the basket, and she's fouled. A lot of contact there down low, but Jenna Wolford should go to the line, shoot 2 free throws. One thing I love about Jenna's game is her defensive prowess. Averages 3 steals per game and a block as well.
I mean, Jenna is an absolutely amazing defender. She's quick. She's able to read what the offensive people are doing, and it allows her to get in between the passes and read what's going on. Outside of just getting the 3 steals, she gets a ton of tips that don't get counted as steals for her.
Second attempt is up, and it's good. Eagles lead by 2 here. And Cindy McElhaney comes into the game for Leah Phelps. Eagles going with their press here. Argos find Gabby Brown. Griffin with the ball. Finds Elmore, quick dribble handoff back to Griffin. Griffin finds Jarnett. She goes baseline, drives hard, finishes with her right hand, and that's good. Jarnett, she has 6 in this first quarter, and she knots up this ball game. McElhaney with the ball, guarded by Jarnett. Gets it to her sister, finds Alvarez. Back to McElhaney. Jarnett tips it. 10 on the shot clock. She'll pull up from distance, and that's good! Sandy McElhaney coming alive in this first quarter. The McElhaney sister pair have most of the points here for the Eagles as of early.
I believe they have 11 of our 15 right now.
Eagles up by 3. Here's Griffin. Hard drive to the basket. Hard off the glass. Pillar's there and recovers. Pillar, she has 4 on the night. Here's Wolford. Drives hard. No good. Jarnett with the rebound. Eagles up by 1. Elmore with the ball. Finds Jarnett. Corner to Griffin. Guarded by McElhaney. Wolford nearly comes up with the steal there, but Jarnett will take one from distance. The D1 transfer has 9 points in this first quarter. McElhaney finds Carissa. Wolford dribble handoff to McElhaney, drives inside, and looks for Carissa Aiken, and gets us some much-needed baskets. Off the bench for Carissa Aiken, she has 4 points.
I absolutely love how our Lady Eagles have responded to not scoring a point in the first 3 minutes, which is unusual for them. To put up 17 in the last 6 is really good.
Pillar, she misses the layup here. McElhaney, she'll go the other way. McElhaney nearly loses the ball, comes off her foot. Argos possession. Amber Porter and Phelps come into the game here for the Eagles. Brittany, what do you think Coach Ellers is doing with that substitution?
I think right now he's trying to get his players a rest. Like I mentioned before, this is a much faster team than we are used to playing. And when you have 4 girls who are averaging 30 minutes, you need to get them their rest while they can so they're nice and fresh at the end of the game when you need them most.
Elmore, she'll take a 3 of her own. That rattles out. Great rebound by McElhaney. She has a lot of strong ones early. She'll find Alvarez. She's our leading scorer. Picks up her dribble early. McElhaney finds her sister. She'll take another one from distance. That nearly falls in there. That's a foul on Amber Porter off ball. And the Argos will take over. Brittany, if McElhaney would have hit that 3, this place seriously would have came alive.
That would have made her 3 for 3 from the 3-point line in this quarter.
Knotted up at 17 in this first quarter. And here's Brown in the corner for a 3 of her own. That misses as well. Alvarez with the rebound. Alvarez, she's guarded by Humney, my bad. Alvarez in the corner, drives inside, nearly travels but doesn't. Back to Alvarez, she'll take a short jump shot of her own. That's no good. Pillar with the rebound. And the Argos are possibly going to get the last possession of this first quarter. Here's Elmore. Elmore works on Alvarez with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Drives hard, foul, and 1. Charlotte Elmore, she'll go to the line and try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play as she gets her first field goal of the first quarter.
I mean, that was a great drive by Elmore, just going in, creating that contact, and then finishing at the basket with the contact. That is such a hard thing to do as a player.
Elmore, she had 16 in her last contest. Pillar, she's there and gets the second chance opportunity here for the Eagles. Not the Eagles, the Argos. And that's not the way the Eagles want to end this first quarter.
No, definitely not.
21-17 is the first quarter score. As both teams take a moment to talk things over, we will as well.
Who wants a shirt or some towel? Let's give it up. Here comes Igor.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, Jacqueline Jarnett has been the story of this first quarter for UWF.
Yeah, she definitely has. She, taking a look at the stats that we were just handed really quick, seeing she has scored 9 of their 21 points and has also had 2 of their total rebounds. So yeah, she has definitely been quite the story of this first quarter.
McElhaney, she'll get a wide open opportunity. That hits front iron. Long rebound by Alvarez. Beautiful hustle there. Phelps, corner, drives inside, finds McElhaney again. Long three-point opportunity. That's no good. Rebounded by Fanny Homey. I apologize. That's Homey right there. Finds Jarnett inside for Pillar, misses the first opportunity and converts on the second one instead.
That is probably the 8th point that our Lady Eagles have given to the Argos off of second opportunities. I'd really love to see them clean it up this quarter.
Back door for McElhaney, that's no good. The Argos will take over. Homey, long pass towards her, that gets batted out. Argos will take over. Coming into the game for the Eagles, Holland Geisler, as well as Carissa Aiken. Inside to Jarnett, they feed it inside to Pillar, and she's just taking advantage of the mismatch in the interior.
When you have that type of a mismatch as a defender, you really want to try to front the person who is getting the ball and posting up and just deny them the opportunity to even get a shot.
Here's Morgan in transition. Steps back and calls a play here. Finds Elmore, takes a double screen. Jarnett, she's wide open for a 3 of her own, and that's nothing but nylon. Jarnett, she has 12 in this first half, and Coach Sellers calls a quick timeout as now the Argos are up 11. We'll step aside as well.
All right, who wants a pizza? Let's hear that fan. Who wants a pizza? I can't hear you. Who's going to be our loudest fan that's going to get a free pizza?
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, UWF has came out in this second quarter, going on an 11-0 run. How has this happened?
I mean, it was just a very slow start by our Lady Eagles. That's not something you want to see, just a little methodical. I think they got a little worn out in that first quarter. They were using a bit more energy than they're used to. Hopefully that timeout helped, though, and they'll be able to come back and hopefully get a few more points.
Geisler nearly loses the ball and steps out of bounds. And Jacqueline Jarnett, the transfer from University of North Dakota, she has 12 points in this first half of action. The front court for the Argos is very lethal. Takes a quick screen from Pillar. She'll stop on a dime, and she'll score as well.
See, the Lady Eagles cannot leave her that far open. If she is that open, she will make the shot.
The Argos now up by 13. Here's Geisler. Finds Phelps. Phelps, she makes a quick move inside. Finds Carissa Aiken. Back to McElhaney. McElhaney to her sister with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And that goes through the hands of Phelps. The Argos doing a great job limiting the Eagles towards the perimeter. Lauren Alvarez and Jenna Wolford, they come into the game here for the Eagles, as Allie Morgan now brings the ball up the floor for the Argos. Morgan finds Jarnett. Phelps nearly gets the ball from her. Morgan will take one from distance. That rims out. Jarnett with the rebound. Phelps in the passing lane. And the official on the floor calls a foul on Leah Phelps. Morgan will stay with the inbound. Finds Homie. Homie back to Morgan. She works inside. Finds Homie. She'll take it inside to the perimeter. The interior, my apologies. And Pillar will get a chance for old-fashioned three-point play. Zoe Pillar, she's coming alive here in this second quarter. Next free throw's up, and it's no good. McElhaney, she'll take over here. Wolford, back to McElhaney. She tries to get inside, kicks it to Phelps for a three. That's good. Leah Phelps, she makes the first point for the Eagles in this second quarter, cuts this lead to 12.
This is about what happened in the first quarter, though. We got about 3 minutes in, and then Cindy hit that three, and we were able to come alive. Hopefully it does the same this quarter.
Strong rebound there by Alvarez. She's trying to go coast to coast. Alvarez scoreless in this game so far. McElhaney takes advantage of the mismatch, throws something up towards the goal. That's no good. Jarnett with the rebound. Pillar finds Morgan. Jarnett inside, goes to the right hook, and that's good. Jarnett standing at 6'1", taking advantage of her long reach. She now has 16 in this first half. Leah Phelps with the ball here. McElhaney drives, had a cutting Alvarez. That wasn't available. Wolford drives inside, takes it back out. Wolford, McElhaney. She'll try a three with a low shot clock. That's no good. Pillar, she falls on it. Now be a shot clock violation here on the Eagles. Coming into the game, Alex Heyman, as well as number 12, Gabby Brown here for the Argos. As Griffin brings the ball up as the Argos lead by 14. Illegal screen set by Heyman. Eagles will take over here. Alvarez still with 0 points here in this first half, and that's really affecting the Eagles' offense here.
It absolutely is. Coach Sellers has talked about this before. If Sandy and Lauren are unable to score, that does not put us in a good situation. So I really would look to see Lauren trying to get some more opportunities to score in the next few minutes.
Jarnett, she comes out the game for a quick breather. In comes Homie. McElhaney drives inside, loses it by Brown. She's off to the races. Brown, one man to beat, paces her steps, and she'll score. Gabby Brown, the transfer from East Tennessee University. She'll get her first point of this second half. Quarter, my apologies. Alvarez, she's guarded by Elmore. Tries to get inside the gut of the interior. Back to Alvarez. She'll try a three of her own. That swirls in. Alvarez finally gets something to go here as she cuts the lead to 13.
Sometimes Lauren takes shots, and I'm just amazed at how she's able to get them off, let alone actually score from them.
Griffin tries to go inside to Heyman. She receives it again. Griffin inside, beautiful move, makes Browser stumble. She can't finish it. Heyman inside for the second chance opportunity. That's no good. Here's Wolford. Finds Alvarez. She'll try to take it inside, gets it stripped. Alvarez somehow comes up with it, and the Argos will take over. Griffin back for the inbound. She's going to receive it from Fannie Homie as the Eagles still trail by 13. Griffin brings the ball into the half-court setting. Here's Elmore. She'll take a screen from Heyman. Jump shot, no good. Heyman, the rebound. She'll try to go up strong again. That's no good. Alvarez will take over here. Browder, she'll drive strong. And Elmore is called for the blocking foul.
That was a great job by Melanie to see that her defender was just not quite set and go ahead and make a move to the basket and draw the foul.
Browder, she'll take her first trip to the free throw line this game. As Alvarez and Carissa Aiken. Carissa Aiken comes into the game as well as McElhaney for Alvarez and Browser.
Krista did a very good job in the first quarter when she came in, just making some moves, scoring some points. Hopefully she can do the same thing this quarter.
McElhaney, she throws up something to the goal. That's no good. But she'll get an opportunity to go to the free throw line and convert her points the old-fashioned way. Peyton Lewis, she checks to the game here for Homey. McElhaney, the leader for the Eagles with 8 points. But Jarnett, the leader with all scorers with 16. She knocks down both free throws, give her double digits. Eagles now down by 11. Griffin gets the ball to Elmore. Elmore, beautiful move inside, finds Heyman, and she'll score. Heyman, she'll get her first field goal of the game here. Here's McElhaney, guarded by Brown. Step back for a three, beautiful defense there by Brown. No good for McElhaney. Griffin, she'll take it the other way. She'll find Lewis in the corner by herself. No good, Wolford for the rebound. Alvarez, she'll come back to the table here for the Eagles. McElhaney drives inside, and that's an illegal screen by Aiken. Do you like that call there, Brittany?
I mean, the official made the call, so that's what we're going to go with.
3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half of play. And the story of this first half has been Jacqueline Jarnett. She has 16 points. Actually, she just checked back into the game as well.
I mean, the one thing that Jacqueline has is height. That's something you can't teach, and when we have a smaller team, you're obviously going to give it to your tall player and just let her dominate over this smaller team.
Jarnett, she has a career high back at University of North Dakota of 18. She nearly had an opportunity to make that 18 right here. My apologies, her career high is actually 22. Amber Porter will come into the game for Carissa Aiken as the Eagles are now down by 13. Gabby Griffin looks inside to Jarnett. She works inside and gets fouled. Jarnett, she'll go to the line and try to convert on 2 free throws. The senior forward from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Played a couple years of prep at Maranatha Christian Academy as she knocks down the first free throw. She has 8 points in this second quarter alone. Second attempt is up, and that rims out of there. Splits the free throw attempt. Here's Phelps on the break. Drives inside hard, and that's good.
That was a great move by Leah right there. Coach Sellers always speaks very highly of Leah being able to create her own baskets, and that's what she just did.
Lewis in the corner. That was a good three, but she steps out of bounds.
So with the extension of that three-point line, the new college-level line, it really makes a difference for where your players can shoot on the sideline.
McElhaney, she'll find her sister over to Alvarez. Drives inside, dribble handoff to Phelps. Porter, she'll put a shot up, that's no good. Gabby Brown with the strong rebound. Eagles down by 12. Dribble handoff to Griffin. Elmore, pump fakes, gets by her defender. Jumpers up, that's no good. Rebounds her own miss. Inside to Jacqueline, and she's fouled early. That'll be McElhaney's third foul, and Wolford will come to the table. That'll put Jacqueline Jarnot back on the line here for the Argos, and she's already having a massive game.
You know, one thing I mentioned was trying to front those players when they're posting up, and I really look to see Coach Sellers talking to his team about that at half, getting them to front the player instead of guarding from behind.
Jarnot, she'll put up another free throw attempt and miss both of them. The Argos have done everything practically perfectly this first half, except from the free throw line. Phelps, she'll try a three of her own. That misses. Alvarez tries to get the board and draws the jump ball. Smart decision by her, because the Eagles will actually earn the possession there. Alvarez, she had 22 points against LaGrange in an 8-point win. Alvarez for the inbound as the Eagles are now down by 12. Quick move inside. Eagles do score.
I believe that was scored by Amber Porter.
That was assisted by Lauren Alvarez. She averages 4 assists a game, top 10 in the nation. Griffin, she's by herself for a three. That misses. The Argos will get a fresh 20 with 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Griffin gets a screen by Jarnot. Gets the switch off she wants. Jarnot, she'll drive inside. Finds Humley, throws something up at the goal, no good. She's fouled and won. Fanny Humley, she'll go to the line and try to convert on the old-fashioned 3-point play. Allie Morgan, she'll come into the game here for Maddie Griffin. Humley, she'll put one up, and it's in. Extends their lead to 13. Porter, she pops high. Alvarez, not Alvarez, but Phelps cutting. Strong move to the basket. She'll go to the line as well.
That was a great flex cut by Leah. I mean, she had a very strong screen and was able to go and try to make a shot at the basket. We'll see if she can finish these 2 free throws.
Phelps, she'll go back to the line, knock down the first free throw. She's having an impressive first half as well. Can possibly walk away with 4. My apologies, actually walk away with 7 since she had a 3 earlier. Eagles in the full court press. Gabby Brown with the ball. Gets past the half court line. Eagles down by 11. Here's Elmore. Takes a screen from Humley. Pull up for a jumper of her own. That misses. McElhaney tries to get the board here. And that's a jump ball scenario that will be awarded to the Argos.
See, that jump ball puts our team in a good situation coming in the third quarter. Start the half, we'll have possession of the ball, and hopefully we can come out and score right away.
Morgan for the inbound. 12 seconds left on the shot clock as well. Humley by herself, a lot of contact. Another foul, and another and one awarded to her. Fanny Humley, the senior from Finland, will head back to the charity stripe. Played on the 20 and under Finland national team a couple years ago. She's having an impressive second quarter as well. Show converts as well. Eagles down by 14. This will possibly be the last possession of the game. McElhaney met by Jarnot. Here's Wolford. Porter, she'll try a 3 of her own. That misses everything. Phelps gets a tip on it, but ends up in the hands of Brown. 8 seconds left. Here's Morgan. Finds Jarnot. 5 seconds left. She'll go straight to the basket, and Jarnot will score! Jarnot with an impressive second quarter as well. She put together 10, give her 19 on the contest. And Brittany, that's the first half of action.
So yeah, I mean, like you kind of mentioned, Jonah has absolutely dominated this half, and the Eagles have to find a way to come out and stop her in the second. I think our players are getting a little tired, and hopefully this break will help them rest up and come in fresh for the third quarter.
Plenty of action awaits as the Eagles are now down by a score of 14. But before we go ahead and continue this game, let's go ahead and kick it over for some promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing. So I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my third year, learning is so much fun, and I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places, and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. that is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you.
What I love about what I do is I get to bring the things that we think of the future into reality. And it will not be, sometimes it's not a product itself, but it's a system, it's software, it's applications that we use on a daily basis. And that's what I enjoy, is bringing that tomorrow into present. When you go to a website and you notice something like those little interactions, when you click on an element or the way it brings information to you and you're like, that's neat. That's my work. It's researching what makes people happy with their web experience and how can we accomplish tasks faster for them on the web and on any kind of application or device. At PCC, I feel that they push us to give our best and to excel in what we do. And that's something that you don't see too often in the workforce. It takes experience to build it. And I think at PCC, having that mentality since the moment that you start, that everything that you do has to be on such an excellent level, it helps you immediately as soon as you get in the workforce. I've been able to work with people that are Ivy League graduates, and I feel competitive. Our work has been along the same line, the same quality of work, the same quality of response that they're expecting. They raise the bar at PCC so high for us to provide quality material that helps you once you're out there. It kind of pushes you to actually put that extra effort and provide valuable things. That, to me, that's what I saw at PCC.
Welcome back, Eagles fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, we just received the stat sheets moments ago. What do you like and not like about them?
Well, one of the things I definitely don't like is how many points that Jocelyn Jarnett has. I mean, we have to find a way to stop her. I know she's tall and she is a great basketball player, but we really need to figure out a way to limit her ability to score. I love how many points Sandy has, having 10 of our 31 right now. She's done a very good job of getting open opportunities.
Jacqueline Jarnett, she now has 19 points, 8 from 10 from the field, and also 100% from beyond the arc. What do the Eagles have to do to slow down her momentum?
I really would love love to look for them to front her when she's down low. I know he hasn't played any zone defense yet, but I could see Coach Sellers switching into his zone defense to try to limit their ability to score down low.
Leah Phelps, the speedy guard from Louisville, Texas, 7 points in the second quarter alone. Talk about her effectiveness.
I mean, Leah has this ability to just make and create her baskets. A good three-point shot that she took to really get us going in that second quarter. And then, like I said, her ability to create her own shots, that's where the rest of them have come from.
UWF practically doing everything perfect in this first half, except from the free throw line where they've shot 5 from 12.
Yeah, that's a little unusual. I have a feeling their coach had something to say about that at halftime. Those are free buckets. You can't miss those. If you're going 5 for 12 from the free throw line, that's a problem.
Both teams being in their half times for about 10 minutes. Coach Sellers using practically the entire time predominantly. What do you think he was talking about with 15 during the halftime period?
Don't get me wrong, I definitely think he was talking to him, but I honestly think he was trying to take up as much time so they could get their full rest, because normally they come out here and shoot around. I think he wants to get them as much rest as possible before heading into this third quarter.
After the first quarter, the Eagles were only down by 4. Now we're looking into a third quarter going into. Now we're down by 16. What do the Eagles have to do to possibly bounce back in this matchup?
We've got to find a way to get Lauren some open shots and for her to score. Everybody else has been doing a great opportunity, but to have Lauren limited to only 3 points this half, we've got to figure out a way to get her to score.
Both teams going back to their natural starters that they normally go to. Here's McElhaney. McElhaney gets it back to her sister for a 3, and she starts things off hot. Cindy McElhaney gave her 9 points, 1 point shy from double digits.
That's the best start we've had for a quarter so far, and it's exactly what you want to see from Coach Sellers' perspective.
Eagles going back to a man, quickly inside to Pillar, and she scores early. Pillar gave her 14 on the night thus far. McElhaney gets it back to her sister. Alvarez inside, back to McElhaney. She drives, kicks it over to her sister for a 3. That's no good. Griffin with the rebound. Pushes it past the half-court setting. Elmore. Jarnett finds Gabby Brown. Pillar takes a screen from Jarnett, works inside, and a beautiful steal there by McElhaney. She's off to the races. Eagles down by 15. McElhaney dishes it over to her sister. Wolford wide open in the corner, and Pillar steals that right back from her. Gabby Brown in the corner with the short jumper. That's no good. Off-ball fouls by the Argos, and the Eagles will take over. Eagles down now by 15. McElhaney bringing the ball in the open court. She has 3 points in this third quarter. Here's Alvarez. Tries to make a move on Elmore. That's no good. McElhaney with the mismatch. She'll take one from 3. That nearly falls in there. Brown with the rebound. Griffin brings the ball past half court. Goes inside to Jarnett. And a beautiful charge taken there by number 14, Jenna Wolford.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. Jenna has that ability to know exactly when a player is going to turn, and she will get there, get set, and take that charge.
Wolford, that's her first charge of the game. She had, I believe, 3 in one game against Toccoa Falls. Phelps, hard drives, finds Alvarez. Kicks it over to Wolford. Wolford, full head of speed inside. That's too short. Jarnett with the rebound. Ahead to Elmore. She receives the baseball pass from Griffin. Quickly double team. Here's Jarnett, corner to Brown. Pump fakes, beautiful decision by her, and misses. Alvarez in transition. Here's Wolford. McElhaney guarded by Brown. McElhaney with the mismatch she wants. Gets it over to her sister. She drives hard and misses.
Our Lady Eagles are finding the opportunity to get the shots up. Right now, we just need to work on finishing.
Brown, she picks up her dribble, finds Elmore in the corner. Jarnett inside, rearranges her shot and misses. Alvarez finds Wolford. Fakes the handoff to McElhaney. She drives inside for a floater and gets the lucky bounce. Gives Sandy McElhaney 12, and Coach Sellers calls a timeout. We'll step aside as well.
Give it up for these two guys. Arm wrestling. Who do you think's gonna win? Zach. Give it up for Zach. And Isaac. Who's it gonna be? On my whistle. Ready? Three.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. Brittany, the Eagles now down by 13. What's been the cause of this one?
I mean, I think we've done a good job so far of just coming out strong. I mean, we're only 3.5 minutes into the third quarter. So we just got to come out, play some defense, and slowly chip away at that lead, and I think we have the ability to do it.
Speaking of defense, beautiful job there by Alvarez, getting in the passing lane and creating a quick turnover by the Argos. McElhaney, she finds Phelps, drives hard inside, full head of steam. That's no good. Brown with a strong rebound and pushes it. Finds Griffin, she gets it past half court. Maddie Griffin finds Elmore. Jarnett with a short jumper, that's nothing but nylon. Jarnett, she's picking up where she left off, but the Argos only with 4 points in this third quarter. McElhaney drives inside on the bigger defender. That's no good. Griffin off to the races. Griffin loses her dribble. Here's Phelps. Phelps in the open court. She'll drive hard. A lot of contact, no call. Wolford there with the rebound. Skip pass over to Phelps. Not Phelps, my bad. Wolford gets it tipped from behind. Phelps for a corner three. No good. Alvarez there. The official called the ball going the opposite direction, but that will stay here with the Eagles. And also a fresh 20 on the shot clock. A number of substitutions here for the Argos as well. Number 10, Allie Morgan, and number 20. My apologies, number 23, Jenna Gallimore. McElhaney receives a screen from her sister. Step back three opportunity, and that gets wedged in there. Looked good from distance. And the Argos will take over. Carissa Aikens, she'll come to the table. And she'll come in for Lauren Alvarez. Alvarez, she averages about 19 points per contest. Yet in this game, hasn't been as effective on the scoring margin, that is.
I mean, the Argos have done a fantastic job of shutting her down. Lauren has this ability to have very little room and still get a shot off, and the fact that she has had very limited shots just shows you how good a defense they're playing on her.
McElhaney stopped in transition. Here's Wolford, and that's rejected by Pillar. Great job there by Wolford, but Pillar erased everything that shot had to hope and dream.
I just love how Jenna doesn't even look fazed by that block right there. Is a great defensive play, but she's just like, I'll show you what I can do, and I'm sure she'll come out and make another shot soon.
McElhaney finds her sister with 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it back to her sister for another three-point try. That's no good. Eagles still down by 15. And Lauren Alvarez, she'll come into the game for Jenna Wolford, as well as Geisler, the sophomore from Conroe, Texas. Four minutes and 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Skip pass to Elmore. Jarnett down low, back to Elmore. Morgan, she'll kick it corner, back to Pillar on the low baseline. Jarnett inside, throws up something towards the goal. That's no good. McElhaney finds Alvarez, she'll get an open three opportunity, and that's good! Alvarez, that's her second field goal of the game, both of them three-point baskets. She'll cut this lead to 12. Here's Elmore in transition. Skip pass over to the left wing, and the Argos do respond. Great three by Gallimore. She'll push this lead once again to 15. Carissa Aiken dribble handoff to Phelps. McElhaney works on Jarnett, finds Phelps. Thought about a three, but doesn't take it. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Geisler, and that's no good. Allie Morgan, she'll bring the ball past half court. The backup point guard here for the Argos. And Alvarez comes up with the steal. Kicks it corner to Phelps. She drives baseline. Strong move for her. Can't finish it. Kicks it corner back to Morgan. Jarnett inside. She'll skip it over to Gallimore for another three-point opportunity. That misses. Jarnett uses her long arms to get that rebound over Alvarez. They'll get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Pillar, she works inside, goes right to her left hand, and that's good. Pushes the lead to 17. McElhaney. Here's Aiken, dribble hand up to Geisler. She'll find McElhaney, guarded by Jarnett. Aiken, she'll drive inside, kicks it to Geisler. She'll try a three. That's no good. Eagles making a number of substitutions here. Aiken, Geisler, and McElhaney coming out of the game here.
Say, our Lady Eagles are starting to get a little winded, so I definitely understand why Coach Sellers went ahead and subbed a few players in, hoping to get Sandy a little bit of rest and then probably put her back in a few minutes.
Lewis swings it over back to Allie Morgan. It's a screen by Pillar. Lewis down low to Jarnett. 10 on the shot clock. Gallimore from distance. That's no good. Pillar with another strong rebound, and she's fouled. Pillar, she'll go back to the line here for 2 free throws, as there's a minute and 39 seconds left on the play clock. Pillar with now 14 points thus far in the ball game. Pushes that one to 15. Didn't hit a single free throw in the first half of action. The freshman from Nolensville, Tennessee. Second one is up, and it's good as well. Give her 16. Pushes this lead to 19. Alvarez, great defense played on her. McElhaney trying to make a move on Jarnett. Snakes inside, finds Menser, kicks it over to Porter. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Mentor dribble handoff to Phelps. Phelps drives inside, dribble pull up, that's good.
Great move by Leah to go ahead and get some points on the board for us.
Phelps with 9 points. She cuts the lead to 17. Morgan gets a screen from Jarnett, kicks it over to Lewis. Better shot for Gallimore. She'll try a three. That's nothing but nylon. She's 2 for 3 in the third quarter. McElhaney receives a screen from Alvarez. Eagles down by 20. Great move to the basket by McElhaney. Jarnett nearly with the rejection, but McElhaney will go to the line for 2 free throws. Jarnett she'll come out of the game here for Humley. My apologies on the mispronunciation of your name. 38 seconds left in this third quarter. McElhaney, Cindy McElhaney that is, back at the free throw line. She got her 3 earlier in this third quarter, misses the first free throw. 9 points on the ball game. Second attempt is up, and that misses as well. Strong rebound by Pillar. She throws that one out of bounds, and that will stay with the Eagles. They'll get a fresh 30 left on the shot clock, and also leaving, if they use this possession fully, not a lot of time left on the game clock as well. Mentor, she receives the ball, finds Alvarez. Alvarez, she turns that one over to Lewis. She's out on the break. Morgan, corner, she'll try a three. That's no good. Mentor with the strong rebound. Beautiful pass intended to Phelps, and that's rejected. Beautiful block there by Gallimore. And the Argos will take over here. Morgan with the second left, takes a three, and that's no good. 3/4 of the way in this ball game. Eagles down by 20, but don't count them out. Alvin Chapman alongside Brittany Paddock. We'll be back soon. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock. As we're entering into this last quarter of this ball game, Eagles down by 20.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not too upset about that. UWF is a very good team, and the fact that it took until the end of the third quarter for them to go up 20 on us is something that, honestly, I'm very proud of. So
Griffin, she'll kick it to Lewis. Skip pass to Gabby Brown. She'll drive baseline, put up a shot. Can't get it to fall, but she'll go to the charity stripe. Gabby Brown, the graduate student, transfer from East Tennessee State University. First shot is up, and that rims out as well. Second attempt is up, and it's good. Gabby Brown splits the 2 free throws. Puts the Argos up 21. Get pass to McElhaney. She'll drive baseline. McElhaney on Phelps. Phelps, she'll drive to the basket, full head of steam, and that ball rolls in there.
Leah saw that, just the slightest bit of opening for the lane, and she took it and was able to finish.
Give her 11 on the match. Second leader for all Eagles players tonight. Inside to Humley, she'll take a mid-range jump shot, and that's good. Fanny Humley with now 6 points on the ball game. Eagles still down by 21. Here's Alvarez, gets free for a little bit, and she'll get called for the foul. I thought she'll be awarded the foul, my apologies, but it'll be on the floor. A fresh 20 seconds. Actually, no, it won't be on the floor. Yes, it will be. My apologies. Alvarez for the inbound, goes inside to Phelps. Snakes through the defense. Phelps guarded by Griffin. Stutter step inside, finds Alvarez for a long triple. That misses everything. McElhaney somehow comes up with it. Phelps with 5 seconds left to go. Mentor with 4. Mentor for a 3. Mentor misses everything. Alvarez gets the rebound, but a shot clock violation is awarded.
That was such a great hustle by Lauren to get that rebound. You hate to see that go to waste with something like a shot clock violation.
Morgan will bring the ball up for the Eagles. Sandy McElhaney and Jacqueline Jarnett will come to the table for both opposing teams, as well as Geisler. Lewis with the mid-range jumper, that's good. My apologies, that's actually Jenna Wolford coming to the table as well.
It seemed like in the first couple quarters, UWF was having a hard time finding their groove and really making shots, and unfortunately that is not the case now.
Porter, that jumper's long. Pillar with the rebound. Allie Morgan, she'll bring the ball past half court, find Gabby Brown. She's playing terrific defense on Alvarez. Drives on her, kicks it corner. That 3 misses. Lauren Alvarez, she'll bring the ball up the floor. Guarded by Brown, kicks it to McElhaney. She'll try a 3. That's no good. Brown with another strong rebound. Brown, she comes out the game here for Jarnett, as well as Porter and Mentor. In comes Sandy McElhaney and Wolford. Eagles now down by 23, a game which was close early. Now, University of West Florida is now sitting comfortably in the driver's seat.
It looks like the Eagles are coming out with a little bit of full court pressure. I think Coach Sellers is just trying to slow down the tempo, make it a little harder for UWF to get up the court, and then give them less time to actually get a shot off.
Jarnett, she'll be on the baseline for the inbound. Eagles down 23. She'll find Morgan. Morgan, she'll find Lewis as well. Back to Morgan. Homey inside to Pillar. Homey, she'll try to go inside to Jarnett. Beautiful defense there by Sandy McElhaney. Cutting Phelps. She tries to save it, but she can't. The Argos will take over. Coming to the table here for the Argos, number 20, Charlotte Elmore. Elmore, the senior, transfer from University of Texas, San Antonio. Lewis will take a screen from Jarnett and pull up. That's no good. Pillar tries to get a hand on it. And the Eagles will take over.
This has been honestly a great start to the fourth quarter for the Lady Eagles. I mean, playing with a team of this speed, you would expect us to be extremely tired in the fourth quarter, and I love the energy that I'm seeing from everybody.
Coach Sellers called a quick 30-second timeout. As both teams take a quick break, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock as the Eagles are currently down by 23. Double screen for McElhaney. She'll pull up on a dime for a three-point shot of her own. That's no good. She hasn't scored since the second quarter. Has 12 on the night, but the Eagles will have the possession in that scenario.
This is a great hustle by Lauren to get a hold of the ball and then realize how close she was to the end line, and I believe she actually bounced it off of West Florida.
Alvarez sitting for the inbound, finds McElhaney. She'll work inside and score.
Great pass and a great finish.
Sandy McElhaney, she now has 14. She also had 14 the last time we played UWF. And Alvarez with the steal. Phelps in transition, finds the ball. McElhaney, she'll take a three of her own. That's good! Sandy McElhaney knocks down a triple. She'll cut this lead to 14. Coach Helton needs to call a quick timeout as Sandy McElhaney goes on a 5-0 run of her own. We'll take a quick break ourselves. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. My apology on that incorrect score providing. We're actually down by 18 early in the fourth quarter. Eagles in a full court press. The Argos get it to Lewis. Skip pass to Charlotte Elmore. Lewis, she'll go baseline. Get the ball tipped out. And McElhaney somehow gets it deflected off of Lewis. The Eagles will take over. Gabby Brown, she'll quickly come to the table and come in for Lewis. She'll be guarding Jenna Wolford. Phelps, she'll bring the ball up in that half-court setting. McElhaney takes a double screen, works inside, and she's fouled. McElhaney in the past 2 minutes has been on a 5-0 run of her own.
Sandy has that ability. Once you let her get going, it is very hard to stop her. We'll see what she can do with the remainder of this quarter.
Sandy McElhaney, the senior from Athens, Tennessee, studying pre-physical therapy, knocks down the first free throw. Averages 15 points per contest, has not a career high, but a season high of 23 points against Johnson University. Second free throw is up, and it's good. That makes Sandy McElhaney the second leader scorer of the game, right behind Jacqueline Jarnut, who's having a phenomenal matchup today. Starting point guard, Maddie Griffin, she checks back into the game here for the Argos. And she'll inbound the ball, the transfer from Furman University. Gabby Brown, she has the ball, get it back to Maddie Griffin. Griffin. It's a screen from Jarnut. Tries to free her up. She'll take a three of her own. That misses. That's her first missed three of the night. Phelps in transition. Great defense there by Brown. Griffin, she'll go with a full head of steam to the basket. She just checks in and she scores as well. Argos up by 18. McElhaney thought about a three, but she'll take one right there. Dead center! It's Sandy McElhaney from distance! Give McElhaney 22. She leads all scorers. Griffin, she'll bring the ball up the floor. Eagles now down by 15. Ball to Elmore. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in regulation. Screen for Jarnut. Beautiful block there by McElhaney, but she'll be called for the foul. McElhaney had her hands straight up in that scenario, but gets deemed for the foul.
Yeah, she made a little body contact right there. Unfortunately, that's one of those things that you leave the official in a position to where they have to call.
Jarnut, she knocks down the first free throw. Give her 22. She ties McElhaney for tonight. Jarnett, the transfer from University of North Dakota, led the team last year in double doubles. Career high over there. I believe she had 22. She just passed her career high right now with 23. Second attempt is up. My apologies, third attempt is up, and it's good. Give her 24, and also she passes her career high this season. Phelps tries to make a move on Griffin, turns the corner, and turns the ball over. Eagles now down by 18. Jarnett, she'll kick it over to Griffin. Elmore, she'll bring the ball back at the top of the key. Brown inside to Jarnett. Brown, quick move inside. Ball up, no good, but Pillar is there. Pillar, she has 20 on the night. She had 24 her season high in their first win of the year. Phelps from distance, no good. Jarnett with the strong board. She had 10 through 3 quarters as far as rebounding. Foul on Jenna Wolford as she touches the pavement. And that'll be an inbound play for the Argos. Brown on the top of the key, feeds it inside to Pillar. She wins her battle and misses. Phelps with a strong rebound. Phelps finds Wolford. Wolford to McElhaney. Alvarez, she'll take a 3 from long range! And Lauren Alvarez, 9 points, all of them from distance. Let's see that one again. Lauren Alvarez making her mark here tonight. In transition, being a great trail man, knocks that one down from distance and cuts the lead here for the Eagles to, I believe, 17. Plenty of action awaits after this timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this brief moment as both teams talk to one another. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Brittany Paddock as we just experienced a Lauren Alvarez 3, which makes this game a little bit more interesting than it was before.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, Lauren, like I said, has that ability to just put a shot up exactly when you need it. I mean, 3 minutes left. That's still a lot of time. We'll see if the Lady Eagles can get some stops and put a few more points on the board.
Griffin with 10 seconds left. Takes a screen from Jarnett. Griffin with 6 seconds left. Griffin with 5. Griffin with 4. Back cut to Jarnett, and she gets fouled. Jarnett will she'll get another trip back to the free throw line. Jarnett leading all scorers right now with 24 points and a number of rebounds. First attempt is up, and that rattles out of there. UWF not shooting that great from the free throw line tonight after the first half, 5 from 12. Second attempt is up, and it's good. Give her 25, a new career high from Jacqueline Jarnett. Phelps, she drives corner, turns the corner as well. Tries to get it inside to Alvarez. That's no good. Alvarez for the inbound, finds Wolford cutting, kicks it corner to McElhaney. Here's Phelps, strong with the ball here. McElhaney from her bench, that misses. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this ball game. Seems like the Argos are gonna walk away with this one, possibly. Pillar down low, takes advantage, beautiful spin move by her. She has 22. Eagles now down by a score of 20. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in this game. McElhaney gets a number of threes. Here's Wolford, kicks it corner to Phelps for a three. That's no good. Pillar with another strong rebound. The Gulf South Conference Freshman of the Week for this previous week. Incredible asset for this UWF offense and also defense as well. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Pillar again. She'll work inside. Finds Gabby Brown. Pump fake. Quick jump shot for her. That gets the lucky bounce. The Argos now up by 22. Here's Lauren Alvarez. She'll take a screen. And that is an offensive foul on Jenna Wolford. My apologies, that's not an offensive foul on Jenna Wolford. That will be a foul on the transfer from East Tennessee University, Gabby Brown. Wolford doing a lot of sacrificing her body for this basketball team this season.
A very similar playing style to what you would have seen in Hope Baker and Jessica Boyd, and just that willingness to go all out and on defense, take those charges, and really sacrifice her body.
McElhaney thought about a three, step back, doesn't take one. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's McElhaney from distance. That's no good. Jarnut comes up with it. Here's Griffin in transition. She's fouled from behind.
You know what, though? I'm okay with that foul right there. You don't want to give them any more opportunities, and sometimes fouls can be strategic, so go ahead and making that foul. The ability to slow the game down, and hopefully the Argos will not make this shot.
Griffin, she's at the free throw line. Carissa Aiken, she comes to the table. First shot is up, and it's good for the Argos as they extend their lead to 23. Second attempt is up, and that misses. McElhaney with another strong rebound. Now she has 22 on the night. Behind the back pass. Not pass, but dribble for McElhaney. Alvarez pulls up for another three. That misses. Alvarez with 9 points. Lowest scoring night. She hasn't even reached double digits this game of this season. And the Argos looking to make a number of substitutions. Jenna Wolford will come out the game for Carissa Aiken. Eagles down by 23. And Coach Yelton, she'll take a timeout as well. We'll step aside. Timeout was quicker than we expected. A number of substitutions here for the Argos. Jarnot, she swings it over. Finds Pillar inside. She works on three defenders. And the freshman from Tennessee, great on her feet. She has 26.
Pillar has absolutely dominated on the post down low tonight. Just some great moves, has finished well. It'll be interesting to see what she does the rest of the season.
McElhaney, she drives hard inside, and that's rejected. Amara Newsom with the rejection there for UWF. The freshman from Georgia, and ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Hard-fought battle here by the Eagles, but they come short on this one, 81-56. Sandy McElhaney, she finishes with 21, but the story of the game here for the Argos is Division I transfer from the University of North Dakota, Jacqueline Jarnett.
Jacqueline is an absolutely phenomenal player. I really enjoyed getting her to watch, having the ability to watch her tonight. There you go. Let me get my words straight. I would love to see her play more this season, and I'm interested to see how she carries this Argo team into the postseason.
A lot of potential on both sides as both teams are really great in their respective conferences, but the Argos walk away from this one. Alvin Chapman alongside Brittany Paddock, and we'll be back with you guys next Tuesday as the Pensacola Christian College Eagles face off against Faulkner University for the second time this year. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a part with us this day.